Welcome back, friends. Hope everybody is doing fine. I'm very happy to meet you in the new video. So today we will see how do we prepare well for any kind of discussions, right? So discussions are important piece of work, right? So you will have daily discussions, daily meetings. How do you prepare effectively for that, right? So I have listed down like 4 points which is very critical, and I think from my point of view that if you can follow these simple 4 steps, then I think you will have a better discussions in your daily work life. So let's look at that. Number 1, you need to definitely know what your schedules are, right? The schedules are important. So you should know the schedules ahead of time, right? What discussions you have at what slot, right? What's scheduled at 9 o'clock in the morning, what's scheduled at afternoon, what's scheduled in the evening, what's the discussions, how many discussions are you going to have, with whom are you going to have, what's the context of the meeting. So this is very important to know the schedules at high level upfront before at least one day or the previous evening. You should know. There are many ways to follow that. Maybe you have to know your schedules the previous week, or you can know the schedules every day prior to you close your schedules, right? So every day evening you can look at the next day schedules and see, you can prepare your mind accordingly. So what your schedules are. So knowing your schedules ahead of time will give you a great comfortability and great flexibility in your thought process. Else you will be very surprised at that particular point of time. Oh, I didn't know that this meeting is there. So it comes from my own experience. I have caught off guard many times that when you're too busy, you tend to miss the schedules, and then you go into the meeting at the last minute and you're not prepared for it, and then you are difficult to digest the context of the meeting, right? So it's always good to be prepared upfront. That's number 1. Number 2, you should also know, once you know the schedules, then you should know the context, right? So that means you should know what's your role in the discussion, right? That's very important. So it's extremely important to know the context of the meeting. It's what is your role that you're going to play in the meeting. Are you a host? Are you the presenter? Are you the decision maker? Or are you just a participant, just another participant in the meeting or in the discussion? So what's your role, right? So it's very important to know your role in the discussions. If you don't have that clarity, then it's good to ask someone, maybe the other participants or the host of the meeting. So it's always good to know your role ahead of the discussions. That's number 2. Number 3, once you know the role, then it's important for you to prepare according to the role, because every role in a discussion needs a different kinds of preparation. For example, if you are a host, then you need to know who are the right participant for you to invite for a discussion. If you are a presenter, then you need to create some materials, right? So maybe a document or a few slides or something like that. So that's extremely important to know, right? To prepare ahead of time. So that means you need to know your schedules. Number 2 point. Number 3 will be how to prepare for that meeting, right? So you have to prepare yourself. Number 4 that I will suggest is a very, very simple thing. Make notes, okay, during the meeting or after the meeting. At least summarize it and share it to the other participant. If you are a host or if you are a presenter, then this is important, right? If you are a normal participant, that's not necessary for you to. Not everybody in the discussion has to summarize it. Just one person who you will nominate can do that, right? It can be yourself, or if you are the host, or if you are the presenter, it can be yourself. If it's someone else that needs to be done, or if you think that someone else is the right guys to do that, then it's important to nominate them, identify them to do that particular documentation of what's being discussed, because this is going to be the important footprint for the follow-up discussions, right? If you have a discussion next day or next week or next month or even after 1 year, you have to refer back what was discussed, who are the participants in that discussions, what was the decision making in the discussion. So this is extremely very important for you to refer for that the documentation of minutes of meeting is extremely important. So these are the 4 steps, 4 items that I say that is extremely critical. Very simple things, but very effective if you expect that you need to have a good discussion or an effective discussions in your daily life or in your day-to-day work, right? So that is all I would like to say, guys, for now, for this video. I hope you guys like the video, and if you like it, then please subscribe it, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.